This is a revision video of nuclear fission for triple only. Fission means to split. So what nuclear fission is we have a radioactive isotope such as uranium or plutonium, and it needs a neutron to start. So I'm going to represent the neutron with a small circle with N in. So what happens, this neutron is absorbed by the uranium atom and it becomes unstable. So it splits. It splits into two smaller nuclei, into smaller or lighter nuclei, and it's giving off 1, 2, 3 neutrons too. As well as neutrons, we get gamma radiation. But this neutron, or this neutron, or this neutron, those neutrons could go on to be absorbed by another uranium atom. That uranium atom becomes unstable, and then that splits into smaller nuclei, giving off other neutrons and more gamma radiation. And this releases an absolutely massive amount of energy because of the change in mass. It's going from a large nuclei to smaller nuclei, large nuclei to smaller nuclei. So this change in mass causes a large amount of energy to be released. And because every time a neutron's given off, it can be absorbed by a different uranium atom. This uranium atom gives off more neutrons. We call this a chain reaction. It can just go on and on and on. Obviously, if it goes on and on and on, more and more energy is going to be released, which is dangerous, could cause a nuclear meltdown, which is like what happened at Chernobyl. So what we do in a nuclear reactor, so we've got the reaction going on, we've got something called control rods. And those control rods can be lowered into the reactant vessel. If we lower them in, more neutrons are absorbed, so less chain reaction, more neutrons are absorbed, less of a chain reaction, so it's controlled. And that's why they're called control rods. And once it's under control, if we're not getting enough energy, we can pull the rods back out. Less neutrons are absorbed, so more neutrons can go and be absorbed by uranium atoms, which can then split into smaller nuclei, releasing more energy again. And that is nuclear fission, the splitting of nuclei, releasing lots and lots of energy.